when I started coming to started school here in 1976 as a seventh grader, one of the biggest things that I can remember that's changed is the bonfire. We used to have a fire, big bonfire, the Thursday night before the game, and we would spend weekends prior to homecoming week building this fire, and it was a wonderful time for classes, students in other classes. Like you had junior high kids, high school kids working together to build this fire.
The change over time, I think, when we were in school, one of the things that we did that we thought was really fun was to make run-throughs, and we painted big run-throughs, and they were judged, and the winning run-through was used at the football game, and the runner-up was used at the pep rally, and we don't do that anymore, and I kind of miss that, but I think that's probably the biggest change I can think of.
It's changed over time, just like anything. It's evolved. We didn't have as many limitations back in the late 70s and early 80s. We were able to put a lot more things on in the halls, up and all that, but it also distracted us more, I think. But we also didn't have the class t-shirts, which is a lot of fun. We had the same dress-up days. You see the same goofy costumes and things that people are wearing. But the family atmosphere, the fun atmosphere, none of that has changed. It's just grown more, as a family. And the one thing that has changed in the overall school, though, that has been the best change that I've seen, is that it is more of a Christ-centered school, and that's the most important thing.
The homecoming mums and garters were only green and white. They couldn't be different colors, and there wasn't a variety. You could have the bells and whistles be silver or gold, but that was really the only variation. Otherwise, everything was
One of the things that I miss about homecoming that we don't do here anymore is having huge run-through posters. We would have contests. Each class would create a giant run-through poster, and the winner, the football team, would run through the poster at the beginning of the football game. That would be one thing that I wish maybe we could bring back as a tradition. So I think we tried it maybe a couple of years ago, but I think we need to bring it back permanently.
It was pretty similar when I was in school. We dressed up and looked ridiculous and covered the halls with a bunch of silly stuff. I was put in charge of it one time, and my friend and Aaron and I forgot to get any of the decorations, so we got a bunch of wrapping paper and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle bed sheets and hung them all throughout our hall, and that really upset everyone, and we lost.
The best part about homecoming is getting a chance to work with your friends from your class and work as a team towards a common goal. And I think that's what really builds the school spirit.
So to have a week where they can let loose, they can dress up, they can come together as a school, and that's one of those really important things about being in high school before you become an adult and have even more pressure that you do to have these memories and have as much fun as you can.
Well, now I would say all the alums from all the years coming back together again, and you have old friends who have been away for a while, and we come back together and reminisce and catch up on on everyone's life. It's like family coming home for a holiday, and that's the best experience in homecoming. I think is that.
The best part of homecoming, I think, is how all of the students and the faculty all come together, and especially the students, as they are competing with each other, they have so much fun, and they draw together as classes, and they do their halls and their t-shirts and just all the fun that they have together. But it's fun competition. And then the night of the game, when you see all the alumni come home, that really tops it all off. And then to see the team go out and play their hearts out, it's just a great week of what it's truly homecoming, everyone coming home.
For me, the best part of homecoming has to do with the word homecoming. When I was in school here, I thought homecoming was about the students getting to dress up and football games and princesses and decorating hallways. And as a graduate, I have come to realize that homecoming is about literally coming home. It's about the alumni coming back to the school, feeling like they have a home here, and knowing that they're welcome here and that they're loved here. And that's what it's about for me. As a graduate of Gorman, what I look forward to the most about homecoming is seeing my old friends, my classmates, people that I went to school with. Some of them are parents of Gorman students, aunts and uncles of Gorman students, and so seeing those people at the football game on Friday night, at the tailgate, at my own reunion, that's to me is the best part of homecoming. And I hope that as future graduates of Gorman, that our students here can feel like this is a home that they can come back to.